Hello again, XDA Developers TV. As a bit of an update to a video we made last year at CES, we're going to talk a little bit about the Huawei Ascend Mate 2. Last year we talked about the Huawei Ascend Mate, so this is the next generation of the device. Let's go ahead and get our hands on with it and just see what makes it different. Let's see what makes it tick. Okay, so this is the Huawei Ascend Mate 2 4G, and if you'll notice there, it's a phone from a Chinese manufacturer that has 4G LTE connectivity. This is sporting a quad-core 1.6 gigahertz processor, a 6.1-inch 1280 by 720 IPS display, so pretty decent viewing angles there. It is very sort of plasticky finish, which is a bit of a fingerprint magnet, unfortunately. It has a 13 megapixel rear-facing camera, a 5 megapixel front-facing camera, 2 gigabytes of RAM, 16 gigabytes of built-in storage, a 4,050 milliamp hour battery, which is just ridiculously large.
Well, the spectacular thing about this 40-50 milliamp battery, you will be able to not only keep this basically on almost up to 2 days using it, as far as for the calling and whatnot, sporadically on and off, but you'll also be able to charge other small devices with it too. So yeah, it says 2 days of use on LTE. So there you go right there.
It does 1080p video recording, of course. It should do that on the front and back. Bluetooth 4, 802.11 ABG, N, and AC, which is very nice to see, but brand new device, you'd kind of expect that. And I think, as I mentioned, it is running Android 4.3 KitKat, so I can come down here to the About phone, and we'll see it's 2 gigs of RAM, quad-core 1.6. Looks to be a MediaTek processor, 720p display, and Android 4.3. There we go, Jelly Bean.
Right here, let's see this little circle right here. This is a floating window. The floating window will allow you to basically be able to have another window on top of your window. So, for example, say I'm in my banking app, right? The app for my bank. I can now pull up a little calculator to go with it, and I can float it anywhere on the screen I want. Same thing, my boss sends me, say, an email. Well, now I can also put up a text message, and I can put that on. I can text message him while I'm reading his email. Also, for those that may not be used to Android, there's a simple mode. So we have it becomes sort of a big block mode for the easy use, for the user to use easily. And to make it more simple, so the person that may not be familiar with all the Android icons can now see it in a larger format, with larger wording letters.
Does the floating window on top still work in this mode as well? Yeah. I would presume when you hit that button, it takes the whole screen.
There we are, right there. Just get back out and go back to standard mode.
Alrighty, so that was the Huawei Ascend Mate 2. Very nice to see some 4G LTE connectivity finally coming out of a Chinese manufactured smartphone. And while the specs may not be 100% where we would like them to be, it's still another offering on the market. We'll have to check out what the pricing and availability is going to be, but it will definitely be available in US markets in the coming months. That's going to be about all from me for today. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, hit the like button down below. Subscribe to receive our content as soon as it becomes available. Thanks again for watching though, and I'll see you again in the next video.